Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very exciting session. And in today's session, we'll be discussing as to why Karan Johar is having a sort of a breakdown and he's sort of nervous. Also, the fact that Shahbaz Sharif, he has embarrassed the whole of Pakistan, and in his latest interview. So, in today's session, we'll be discussing much more about how the India-Pakistan relation is going, and how India has to be very very careful about the enemies inside of India as well as outside of India. So, welcome Lena, welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as watching this in your free time. So now, yes, Lena ji. Coming to the first piece of news, friends, and this is the power of social media. A very interesting story is that over 15,000 bookings from Uttar Pradesh to Turkey and Azerbaijan has been cancelled, and travel agencies and airlines are offering full refund to the customers. So 15,000, 1 5. So you can see that the people of UP, they are very very patriotic, and they know that the way in which Turkey and Azerbaijan they have supported Pakistan in this war, and the people rightfully they have boycotted Turkey and Azerbaijan, and it is very very nice to see that there are a lot of patriotic people who for whom the country comes first, and they are choosing the best options right now. I also saw an interview of Rajdeep Sardesa, in which he said that this whole social media thing on boycott Turkey is not good, and it is very dangerous. These are the words he used. So who is he to lecture us on as to why the people should not boycott Turkey when Turkey has has sent when Pakistan sent over 300 drones, right, of Turkish drones to India. So welcome Gloria ji, welcome Pursak, welcome Lena. So coming to the first piece of news, friends, and this is quite hilarious to say the least. Pakistani PM Shahbaz Sharif has admitted to India's precision missile strike on the Noor Khan Air Base in Rawalpindi and other sites, revealing that the Army Chief General Asim Munir personally called him at 2:30 in the morning on the intervening night of May 9th and 10th to inform him about the attack during Operation Sindoor. And so he said that addressing the special event at Pakistan Monument in Islamabad, on the intervening night of May 9th and 10th, Asim Munir called me over the secure line, informing me that the Hindustani ballistic missiles had hit Noor Khan Air Base and other areas. I can tell you that by swearing on the God that there was confidence, self-confidence, and patriotism in the general's voice. Our Air Force used homegrown technology to save our country, and they even used modern gadgets and technology on Chinese jets. So now you can see that Shahbaz Sharif, the Pakistani Prime Minister, it has come from the horse's mouth. There was earlier all this Pakistani, fake social media, putting out a picture that all these Indian airstrikes are fake, and none of the Indian airstrikes hit their targets on Pakistani soil. So now, what more proof do you need? The Pakistani Prime Minister himself has come out, shamelessly out in the open, and he has exposed his ISI chief, his master Asim Munir. So, all in all, Modi ji and the BJP government, they don't have to do anything for, to prove it to the world leaders, right? So, it is good news that Turkish and Chinese arm industry has taken a hit now. Yes, Lena ji, and especially now, India will be. Many countries would like to buy, Indian technology, Indian, military technology. So a lot of orders, would be placed to buy all the Indian military technology very soon. because we have proved how good our BrahMos is, and Akash Tir is. So this is in a way, like I said earlier, that when the enemies of Modi ji and the whole of India, they do something to attack India, it somehow or the other, at the end of the day, it comes in favor of Modi ji, and that is quite remarkable. Whether it is the opposition parties like the Congress or the external enemies like Pakistan, or it comes somehow miraculously in favor of Modi ji, and his popularity is increased 10 times. So Pakistan is the only country in the world that is celebrating their loss after a war. So Lena ji, it is very much like the Congress who celebrated their sort of so-called victory at the last Lok Sabha election, right? When Modi ji did not get that big of a majority. So they were celebrating for no reason or the other. So that reminds me of that. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and you can see how Congress is sidelining their old, leaders, and this time, like we discussed, right? Like this tweet from Anand Rangana, he says, INC India overlooked Shashi Tharoor's name for a delegation to advocate India's position against Pakistan, instead nominating Saeed Nasir Hussain, who demands Kashmir's autonomy and whose RS election victory celebrations were marked by Pakistan's Zindabad slogan. So you can see the how Congress has always sidelined Shashi Tharoor, and right now Modi ji knows that Shashi Tharoor is not in the good books of the Gandhis, especially because the Gandhis preferred Mallikarjun Kharge over Shashi Tharoor as the president of Congress. So now you can see that BJP has realized that there is, that Shashi Tharoor is, going away from the Congress. And what is very interesting is that Shashi Tharoor has been, named as a member of the all-party delegation visiting different countries next week to expose Pakistani-sponsored terrorism on the global stage. So the all-party delegation is being sent by the center, is part of the major diplomatic offensive to expose Pakistani-sponsored terrorism globally, following Operation Sindoor. So Shashi Tharoor expressed gratitude after being nominated by the central government. So Amit Malviya said the Congress party choices to represent India at diplomatic meetings are just not intriguing, but they are deeply questionable. So you can see that the whole of BJP and Amit Malviya, they have realized the fact that Shashi Tharoor is being neglected by his own party, the Congress. The Congress and deep state did dent Modi ji's target. We have to accept that. Mr. Shashi Tharoor is extremely intelligent and strong. Congress only wants yes sir types. Yes, Lena ji. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is what coming to Bollywood. And you have Aryan Khan, right? Welcome, Aban. And you can see that Netflix is doing its best to promote the nepotistic kids talent. Like they have this ridiculous show called The Royals, in which you have Ishan Khatter, who is related to Shahid Kapoor, and you have Bhumi Pednekar, who has done so much of plastic surgery, and she is such a horrible actress, and many people has called her acting cringeworthy. And despite that, Netflix is trying its best for some reason or the other to promote only the nepotistic kids of Bollywood. And the proof of that is the latest news regarding this is Aryan Khan's debut series, the BADS of Bollywood, to release on Netflix India The platform's Vice President of Content, Monica Shergill, has shared new insights into this highly anticipated project. She reflected on working with prominent creators like Sanjay Leela Bansali for Hira Mandi, Karan Johar for The Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives, and Shah Rukh Khan. And speaking about Aryan's directorial debut, she told, I am so excited about Aryan Khan's debut series. It is going to be very delightful and emotional ride for everyone. It will have laughter and everything that you see in the best kind of Bollywood films. While reflecting on Netflix India's collaborations with range of filmmakers and storytellers, she said, if you look at the journey we've had, we have worked with some of the best creators. This is what Monica Shergill said. And so you can see that the way in which Netflix itself is promoting, it's doing its best to promote Aryan Khan's, directorial debut. And what is very funny is that Netflix. I mean, one should ask the Netflix that the content on your platform should speak for itself, right? Why do you need to, push so aggressively a particular piece of content until and unless that content you don't have confidence in that content itself, because people have to be attracted to good content, right? And people will see good content if the content is good enough, and the content will speak for itself rather. So Bollywood has become so pathetic that you know they are forcing even or they are paying maybe the OTT platform people to promote their content on their platform very aggressively, be it on their Instagram, be it on their Facebook, and so that's how pathetic it has become. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's very interesting that the fact that Kangana Ranaut, just recently revealed that JP Nadda, the BJP national president, personally asked her to delete a social media post that she had made concerning Donald Trump's comments about Apple's manufacturing plans in India. Kangana Ranaut complied with the request and removed the post from all platforms, including Instagram. And she wrote, respected JP Naddaji, asked me to delete the tweet I had posted regarding Trump asking Apple CEO Tim Cook not to manufacture in India. I regret posting that very personal opinion of mine. As per instructions, I immediately deleted it from Instagram as well. This is what she said. Kangana Ranaut's but this post was a reaction to comments made by President Trump during a business event in Doha, where he reportedly told Tim Cook, the Apple CEO, I don't want you building in India, while discussing Apple's global expansion. Trump's concern centered around India's high tariffs, which he said made it difficult to sell products in US. You can build in India if you want to take care of India. India is one of the highest tariff nations in the world. So from this, one thing you can understand is that all the BJP MPs are under very close watch of the BJP center, or whatever they tweet on social media like X, whatever kind of public statements they make, they always have to be very, very extremely, measured and careful, and they can't be spontaneous. So this is a very big proof of that. That each and every, public statement they make, they have to adhere to a certain code of conduct if they are to remain inside the BJP. That's how things work as of now. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends. So now this is quite hilarious that Bollywood actors who have been boycotted left, right, and center, they have to rely on the popularity of South Indian film stars, like we have earlier discussed. And this time, it is with regards to War 2. And War 2 is Hrithik Roshan and Junior NTR. They are acting in this particular film called War 2. And Hrithik Roshan, addressed Junior NTR, who was celebrating, his birthday. Uh, Junior NTR Roshan teased that neither fans nor NTR himself had any idea what's in store. The much anticipated update is set to be unveiled on Tarek's 42nd birthday. So, what Hrithik Roshan is trying to do is, he's trying to somehow create some sort of hype for this film War 2, and he's trying to his best to please the likes of Junior NTR because Junior NTR has a huge fan base in Andhra, as all we know, and so he's trying to tap into that. And this is how all these Bollywood actors, they are trying to tap into the fan base of all the Telugu actors like Allu Arjun or Mahesh Babu by trying to coax them into acting into their films. Mahesh Babu made it very clear that he does not want to, that Bollywood cannot afford him, and that's the exact statement he made a few years back. As well as Allu Arjun has stayed clear so far, but maybe he might also act in a film of Bollywood. So all these, so Bollywood is trying this strategy to somehow get back into limelight. Yes, yes, Lena ji. This YouTuber lady also was a spy for Pakistan, and like I said, this the Modi ji government is fighting the point 5 front, that is the enemies inside India, right? So this YouTuber Jyoti Malhotra, she was arrested for spying for Pakistan, and this is a huge shock that being an Indian, that she spied for Pakistan, and it is good to see that the center is cracking down on all these kind of people who are very very dangerous. They are leaking very sensitive information to all the Pakistani ISI and everything. So from this, you can understand that our Indian intelligence is doing a brilliant job in identifying, such social media influencers and YouTubers and other common people also who create sort of shocking statements supporting Pakistan. So good thing that all these actions are being taken to keep our country safe. Does this happen also inside Bollywood? Um, I'm sure that Bollywood has always been very close to Dawood Ibrahim, as we all know, in the 90s, and how the Hawala transaction funded a lot of the money for the films in Bollywood. Even now, the Dubai connection is there, and also the drug money. So this will always be there, and obviously Pakistan also has a very big hand in the drug business, and this drug money is being used to finance films in India, as we all know. So, but one thing is for sure, that all this is being kept under watch. I'm sure that Ajit Doval is very careful indeed, right? So Modi ji does things in a very quiet manner, and he does not, and even the media also cannot predict his next move, and that's the beauty of it. So even the people who are against him, they cannot measure his next move, because he has this Chanakya like mind. He, along with Amit Shah and JP Nadda and the whole of the BJP. So coming to next piece of news, friends, and Javed Akhtar, all of a sudden, he said with regards to the Pakistanis, Describing the situation as tragic for common Pakistanis, many of whom he considers friends, Javed Akhtar continued, I watched their army chief's speech on YouTube. What an insensitive man he is. Sure, abuse Indians if you feel we are evil, but why are you abusing Hindus? Doesn't he realize that there's a population of Hindus in Pakistan as well? Shouldn't you respect your own people? What sort of man are you? What are you even saying? You have no sense. So he was referring to General Asim Munir of ISI. So my question to Javed Akhtar is, if you care so much about the plight of Hindus in Pakistan, then you should have spoken out, openly as to the way Hindus were being slaughtered in Bangladesh, right? So this is all hypocrisy, and Javed Akhtar should also, come out and criticize the Khans for their silence in social media. Why they did not voice their support for, the army. So this is how the this Bollywood has really you know they have fallen down, and they don't know where to go. Good evening, Divyaji. Welcome. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is with regards to Karan Johar, and Karan Johar is all of a sudden, he is very frustrated. And what exactly is that? Karan Johar, people have questioned him regarding his favor for nepotistic kids. He favors nepotistic kids in all his films, and he cast to be nepotistic kids in his films. So he was very angry when someone called Alia Bhatt a nepo kid, and Karan Johar got very angry, and he said, "Have you seen Highway? Have you seen Urta Punjab? Have you seen Rasi? Have you seen Gangubai?" Johar asked, and just see Alia Bhatt's films. If you are still calling her a nepo kid, then you have got to be the most idiotic person on this planet, and no one can help you. And so this is what he got very angry, and really don't understand what Karan Johar means by she's not a nepo kid. She is, right. She is a daughter of Mahesh Bhatt, and that fact is not going to change. So I really don't know, why he is sounding so frustrated, because maybe, his Dharma Productions is, having huge loss, and that's why he had to beg for investment. And Adar Poonawalla bought a huge stake in his company. So this is how the whole of Bollywood is really rattled, and just like how Pakistan was rattled after the defeating reply given by the Indian Army. So, friends, these are some of the news for today, and we will see you once again on Monday. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.